Alright, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Michael SK, and welcome back to the Fruit of Grisaia. So, last time... Shit, what the hell happened last time? It was probably nothing good. I think it was kind of just, like, nothing that really goes towards the story. Oh, that's right. Sachi and Makina were doing a lot of questionable things. But I guess nothing's really different in this fucking visual novel. But, also last time, I recorded in 1080p, like I'm going to try and do yet again. This is all still an experiment for me, and I don't know if I'm going to continue going through with this. I may drop back down to 720. It really just depends. I didn't really notice too much of a problem in the video last episode. If anything, my mic quality sounded garbage in a lot of places and just a tiny bit quieter. So I boosted the gain, and I also put a bit of a noise suppressor, or whatever you would call it, towards my mic here on OBS Studio, so hopefully that fixes any sort of issues there. If anything, that's pretty much my only big complaint, except for the rendering times, because it's 1080p versus 720p. It looked as if things were a little bit more washed out, like the picture was just a tiny bit more washed out than it's supposed to look like, but maybe that's just my imagination, I'm not really sure, so I'll mess around when I'm editing and see if I can make it look as if nothing has changed going from the previous episodes to these last two, or the last one and this one. So, without further ado, we'll jump right back in. We're still on Paper Tiger, and we're on a scene, or we're at a part. We're at a part that I'm not really fond of, and I'm pretty sure you guys probably have an idea of what we're about to venture into. But, yeah, so here we go. This is just part 2 of my experiment going to 1080p. I'm just trying to see if it even work at all with visual novels in the first place. If not, I'll keep visual novels at 720 and everything else will be 1080. But I'd like to do a full-on switch. I'd like to catch back up to the times and also just finally figure out what I can do with OBS Studio in general. So, let us go. Look, what are you planning? Wow, Yuuji, you gotta ask that? Oh, but if there are any issues, guys, please let me know. Like, I really didn't get much of a response on this last episode, which is fine. I mean, I don't really expect much, but if there's really any issues, let me know. If you have any complaints, really let me know. It'll hurt my heart, but, and my soul, if I have one. It'll hurt, is basically what I'm trying to say. But I gotta know these things so I can make corrections and make sure that future episodes are viewable, like the other ones were, just at a better quality. I don't want to roll with it. I'm the one who decided to accept Amane, to be considerate of her needs and play along with her games. Can't very well complain about such minor moments of selfishness. For one thing, I'm pretty sure there's more to this aggressive physical neediness than her fondness for playing the slut. If my acceptance offers Amane some reassurance, some relief from her anxiety, that's enough for me. There's no real reason for me to run my mouth. I mean, I have a reason. I don't like any of this. Holy shit, time really just went by. That just really flew by. Wow, this really was not what I was expecting, to be honest. Did you get Amane's permission? I wasn't paying attention when the time was shown and the date and all that. I really wasn't. So I actually have no idea how late it may be. If it's 10 o'clock, maybe it's getting late. But if it's like 8 o'clock, then it's really not getting late. Oh god, I can only imagine where this is gonna go. Fine by me, but when are you planning to bathe, Amane? Writing in the diary is a very important thing to do, apparently. Understood. Alright, Makina, let's seize the moment. Ah, shit. She saw through the ruse. Of course not. What kind of person do you think I am, anyway?
よし、そんじゃお風 入ってよし。アヒル以外のおもちゃを持っていくんじゃないわよ。
Alright, I really read that last sentence wrong.
今日はお兄ちゃんと一緒だから、アヒルじゃなくて囲碁を持ってっていい？
And I don't know what that is.
囲碁？何それ？
潜水艦なのよさ。今日は晩ご飯カレーだったし、お風呂でテニアンごっこして、お風呂上がりにサイダー飲むの。
まあいいけど、あんま長湯しないのよ。
わーってるのよ。じゃあお兄ちゃん、お風呂行こうぜ。サウナでクロリンガスが発生したバッテリー室ごっこしよう。
It kind of feels like we're assuming the fatherly figure here, but I'm the one that's saying that. I guess people, like people from Japan would have a different perspective because apparently the big brother figure, it's okay to have a bath, especially if it's an older sister. Like, to have a bath with your sibling, it's apparently fine, especially at a much older age. From what I'm interpreting here. Just an observation, but you've been turning into something of a war freak lately.
まあ、良いではないか。行くぞ、小水雷鳥。
So even if we don't go down Machina's route, she still turns into an annoyance with a lot of references that I don't even understand. But I'm pretty sure are war related. Hi, Captain. Why am I on the torpedoes anyway?
はいはい。万歳ってね。いいから早く行ってきなさいよ。
That's garbage.
今日は海軍だから、万歳じゃなくて棒を振れっての。あまねは全然わかってねえのな。
It's the cringe that I wish I could avoid. Well, we're dealing with an amateur. Let it slide.
というか、マキナはいつからプロになったの？まあいいか。日記はどこまで書いたんだっけ？まずは育児日記か。
Machina has been very cheerful and energetic lately. Probably because she started playing outside with Yuuji on a regular basis. Apparently we're speaking from Amane's point of view. Honestly, like, they could have put some sort of, like sign, like, alright, this is not Yuji's thoughts, it's someone else. I don't know exactly what they get up to out there, but sometimes she comes back absolutely covered in mud. As the person who has to wash her clothes, it's a little aggravating at times, but I think it's a positive change for her, so I've decided to tolerate the hassle. She's been eating more at meals as well. I've been trying to keep her somewhere around 1,500 calories a day on average, but she's got a habit of snacking secretly. Need to be careful. Not only is she eating more, but she's eating it faster. When the meal's something like curry, where all the ingredients are mixed together, she'll go all out and drain it down like a drink. It's bad for the digestion to gulp down food that fast. Also, if she doesn't chew it and savor the taste a little, the meal won't seem as filling. And she'll get hungry faster. Need to do something about this as well. Countermeasures. Try to make more meals with distinct side dishes. It takes longer for her to get the food to her mouth that way, so she'll spend more time chewing. Adjust her diet towards nutrition. And easy to digest foods. Monitor her habits. I needed a Amane in my life to be able to track my diet because it is an absolute mess. Like, I was watching the Sword Art Online movie that came out, and no spoilers or anything, but Asuna was telling Kirito that his diet is complete garbage, and I can only think, like, ever since that scene, I'm just like, shit. I need someone to tell me that, but I also need them to do something about it too. These days, Machina seems to be getting stronger emotionally as well as physically. She doesn't burst into tears over little failures like opening a milk carton from the wrong end like she used to. Didn't know that was possible. Her view of herself is less pessimistic. She isn't wallowing in self-pity over her mistakes. I think Yuuji has a lot to do with that. The forceful way he tells her, you can do it if you try, helps. But the confident example he provides is just as valuable. I'm convinced she really needed that sort of a father figure in her life. So I guess Yuuji is some sort of a father figure for Machina. She's gotten so much more positive and proactive thanks to Yuuji that it almost feels wrong to complain. But I've got to say, she's also been talking like a military nut lately. Her tone and vocabulary are getting stranger by the day. I mean, I'm not saying that's a bad thing in itself, but Makin is a girl. I can't help feeling a little uneasy to see her transforming into a tiny drill sergeant. Definitely something to address.
ま、育児日記はこんなところかな。
Oh, I guess that was her writing down her thoughts, not her thinking. Alright, my bad.
そんじゃ次は彼氏日記でもつけます
Oh
か。
my fucking god. Breakfast. Thick whole wheat toast. Alright. With margarine, or is it shit, you know, whatever. Aloe yogurt and a hard-boiled egg. I don't even know how to pronounce the names of foods or fruits or anything, guys. I'm terrible. Also some minestrone I had waiting in the fridge. Lunch, grilled mackerel with a side stew featuring carrots and lotus roots. I tried throwing in some dumplings filled with a chicken and tofu mix, lightly sprinkled with plum sauce. Ate them without complaint. He doesn't seem to enjoy meat as such, but as long as the flavor's not too strong, I don't think it really bothers him. Chicken seems to be a good fit. A nice discovery. Dinner, Navy-style curry, at Makina's request. Demanded it after seeing some submarine movie with Yuuji on satellite TV. First thought was, what the heck is Navy-style curry supposed to be anyway? But when I looked it up on the net, I found lots of recipes. I guess it's a traditional sailor food. Seems to be popular in Yokosuka too. I pretty much just slapped it together from the recipe, but it was a big hit. Yuuji loved it. Yuji's total caloric intake for the day, 1920 kilocalories. I'm pretty sure is what that is. Slightly on the low side, I think. Recently, I feel like he started losing body... Okay, let me start over. Losing train of thought. Recently, I feel like he started losing body fat again. Time to slightly increase the carbohydrates and vegetable fats in his diet.
まあこんなものかな。
So instead of talking about her day in her journals or diaries or whatever, instead she just brings up shit about food.
一応あれのことも書いておこうかな。
Oh. I was about to ask what is you know what, but I'm pretty
また
sure...
ユージに抱かれた。
Oh, I guess she's actually going to speak for this one.
いや、抱かれたというよりは抱かせたと言った方が正解かもしれない。
Oh. So this is more of a flashback. Interesting move, game. You had me bamboozled. I didn't know what was gonna come up, but instead what came up was a big ass spread with so much shown. Are we seriously going to do this? I mean, here of all places, where are they? Still in the hallway?
何言ってんのよ。こんな場所だからいいんじゃない。
Hey, at least you guys can actually see what they're saying.
そう。こんな場所だからいい。
That's a very big improvement.
ユージがそれを望むなら、どんな場所であろうと、どんな行為であろうと、私はそれを受け入れる。これもまた、私の決意表明だ。ねえ、ユージ、ゴム持ってる？
Of course not. I thought he was gonna say of course, but then I'd question things. Good move, Yuuji.
参ったな。私も持ってないのよね。寮に帰ればあるんだけど。
But nope, can't wait. Have to do it here.
まあいいか。ね、早く。誰か来ちゃうよ。
Wow, I guess they're really going for risks. We could just go back to the dorm, you know.
寮に戻ったら私着替えちゃうよ。制服のまましてみたくない？
What's the difference? Can't say I really care.
私がしてみたいの。いいから入れて。
Wow, I will never be told this in the real world. Fine, here goes. Oh god. Alright, well there's no more story progression here. Let's just get going here. Alright, well I think they just finished. I'm pretty sure they're done here. I want to say that they're practically done. Oh god, that's very disturbing things to hear. Or not hear, but to read. I guess technically I'm also hearing it too. And there's a lot of censoring going on. Okay, yeah, we don't need to read any of this. This is for adults. We aren't adults. Wow. Alright, this is... Alright. Phew.
やだ、もう抜いちゃうの？
That's what you do when you're all done. The instant when a guy pops it out right after he's finished coming is the absolute best. Nice!
あ、そうなんだ。
I guess I wouldn't know.
これは新発見だ。メモしておこう。
That mental note?
そうじゃなくて。
ねえ。
Oh god.
まだできるでしょ？もう一回してよ。
One more time, boy. You for real?
やだもう。そんな目頭押さえて手を仰がないでよ。ねえ、ダメ？
Well, look, I mean...
よし、そこまで言うなら仕方がない。アナルでやらしてあげる。どうよ？
I mean... we weren't asking for that, though. How am I supposed to respond to that? Look, that's not something you do on a spur-of-the-moment whim, alright?
大丈夫。こんなこともあろうかと、いつもお尻きれいにしてます。お風呂でちょっと広げる練習とかもしました。指2本くらいなら入るの確認済みです。
Well, you're gonna need more than 2 whole fingers. Are you a deviant or what? I'm seriously disturbed.
そういうこと言わないの。いつユージがケツ出せって言い出してもいいようにって頑張ったんだよ。それをあなた、ド変態ってひどいよ。
Yeah, I know. My bad. Thanks, Amane. I love it. I'm not actually gonna say that out loud. That's gonna be used against me.
よろしい。じゃあ、させてあげる。
You always gotta be careful what you say, especially when you're actually speaking things out loud and recording those things for the internet. When you put it like that, it doesn't sound that great. So I'd rather not say certain things. Oh, great. I guess it's round 2. Are you sure about this? Better get that
大
clearance.
丈夫。ほら、おいで。
Okay, I'm putting it in. Here comes the train.
お尻の穴
Oh,
に
great.
ユージのおちんの先が
Man,
当たってる。
it's just full of censorship today.
本当に
Both manual
お
and,
ちん入れちゃ
like,
うんだ。
already done here.
自分で言い出しておいてなんだけど、すごいドキドキする。怖いかも。
Oh, I'm scared too. There.
図によって先っぽ入っちゃった。何これ、変な感じ。
Okay, before we start skipping things here, what did you expect it to feel like? That's my question. Like, come on, man. You okay? Better get that clearance.
多分平気。あまり痛くない。
Not that much. Alright, yeah, let's get out of here. Alright, I think we're done here.
またユージのさっきこんなに、あれなんだろう、目の前が暗くなってきた。
What?
あれ、そっか、私気を失うのかな。
Are you serious?
倒れるときは頭を打たないように気をつけないと。ごめんね、ユージ。ご
Are you fucking kidding me?
めん、許して、ユージ。で、気がついたらユージに抱っこされてて、部屋のベッドに寝かされてたのよね。失敗したな。
Wow, you really don't say. That was pretty embarrassing, to be honest. Wow. Okay.
でもこれで一応全穴制覇よね。
Yep, that's all the holes on the human body.
いや、待てよ。まだ耳の穴とか鼻の穴があるよね。そういう
I was joking.
トイレもあるのかしら。ちょっと調べてみようかな。
She is just a monster, man. She just craves this shit.
っていうか、私のこの体験記、 タイガーガールに投稿したら怒られるかな。まあどうせ送るならもっとマニアックなプレイの方が掲載されやすそうだし。そうね、次は耳コキか鼻コキに挑戦してみようかな。
Oh boy, I can't wait for the next hentai scene. And yes, I know there's another one, and I believe it's the last one. Thank God. Thank the Lord. If the Lord exists, thank you. I actually checked because I have the extras menu, and apparently there's only 5 scenes, and I'm pretty sure this was number 4, so we're almost done with these scenes, and I can live as a happy man. Ugh! But I guess the censorship isn't done yet. I still gotta do things. And the chat's gonna be just a tiny bit blocked there. I don't know, but I just felt a chill run down my spine. Oh, I'm good, dude, but thanks for the offer. Cut it out. You want to face Amane's wrath?
こっちはもう魚雷発射管開きっぱなしだってのにさ。それでも小水雷鳥なの？
Spare me the bizarre analogies. Get over here already. I'll wash your head.
うーい。つまんねえの。
Alright, here comes the hot water. I'm aware that Amane is keeping a diary, but I've never once discussed it with her. Honestly, I'm not especially interested. JB once told me that the contents of a woman's diary, like those of her purse, are best left unseen. Helps preserve your pleasant illusions. True enough, I guess. Then again, when I look at JB or Principal Tachibana, or however you pronounce her name, because I haven't said that in a while, these days, I get the feeling that clinging too strongly to your romantic fantasies about the opposite sex can be problematic in its own right. In any case, women are complicated creatures. When you actually start dating one, you'll inevitably end up seeing many different sides of her. Sometimes that must be downright disillusioning. Yeah, okay. Fortunately, that hasn't been my experience. While I'll admit I find Amane's hyperactive sex drive somewhat puzzling, yeah, I think we all do here. Like, even those who see Amane as waifu, come on, I mean, this ain't normal. I really don't have anything to complain about in that or any other regard. I understand that women at her age have a strong sense of sexual curiosity, and after all, this is her first relationship. It's only natural that she'd want to try out a lot of different things. Can't wait till the next scene. Can't wait to see what creativity she has. And while I can't deny the possibility something else may be motivating her behavior, I've decided to stop overthinking things. I'll give her my half-hearted cooperation until she gets bored of these aggressive carnal antics. The next day, or days later, I'm not really sure where we are. Yeah, summer vacation. That's like 3 weeks for me right now, man. I think. Pretty sure. I remember talking about... Did I talk about that? I remember talking about summer vacation with the same exact playthrough a year ago. Man, time has really flown by when it comes to this playthrough. It wasn't even telephone.
夏休みぐらいでどうしてそこまでテンションが上げられるのか不思議だわ。
何言ってんのよ。夏休みよ。サマーのバケーションなのよ。ナミコこそなんでそんなテンション低いわけ？
授業がないということ以外何も変化はないような気もするけど。
ユミちゃんは若いくせに枯れた老人のような発想なのよさ。夏なのよ。夏といえばチャレンジの季節。
And then like 6 months later, it's the season of giving.
新しいことに挑戦する気持ちをなくしたら、すでに老化は始まっているのよ。そうよね、お兄ちゃん。
Oh, please don't involve Yuuji. Hmm? Yeah, guess so.
世の中は絶えず進歩し続ける。その進歩についていけず、変わることを恐れて自分の中にある価値観にしがみつき、 天地さえそれを他者にまで強制する。それを老害というのです。夏休みがくだらないとは何事か。それは進化を諦め偽りの価値観にしがみつく惨めな老人の発言なのよ。
I'm not following.
あんた老害が服着て歩いてるような女だな。
I'm not following any of this, to be honest.
夏休みを冷静に受け止めたというだけでこうも侮辱されるとは。
Too over the top to tolerate, but too close to the truth to brush aside. An excellent piece of agitation to produce such marked irritation in an apathetic modern youth. You might have a future in psyops?
風見くん、またあなた余計なことをイリスさんに吹き込んでな。
Oh, we gonna get cut? Right. My bad. Makina, listen up. Sagaki has the right to her own opinion on summer vacation. Her perspective on the world is just as valid as yours. For example, change isn't always a good thing.
R32 が R33 に進化した時、なんでこんな風になっちゃったのかなって確かに思ったわ。
I don't even know what that is.
何の話よ。
っていうかさ、そうやって偉そうに言ってるマキナは何かに挑戦するわけ？もちろんなのよさ。私はこの夏サクサク職人を目指すのよ。
A sock artisan?
サクサク職人？何それ？多分パン職人のことだと思います。
Wow. It's as if, like, if you choose another route, the world just continues to move forward in its own way, without Yuji's involvement, I guess. Which is interesting. I don't remember that all too well in Sachi's story, or Sachi's route, but Makina definitely learned how to bake bread in her route, and I guess she's going to learn how to bake bread in Amane's route. That's so weird when I think about it, especially since Makina's route was pretty damn long. Oh right, isn't Sock that bread made with scratch from the sago palm tree?
はい、先日マキちゃんとミチル様におやつでベルギーワッフルを作ったのですが、その時にパンケーキの話になりまして。
そう、それでパン職人、サゴヤシからでんぷんを取ってサクサクが作れるようになればニューギニアに行っても困らないのよ。
あなた、パプアニューギニアに行く予定でもあるの？
そりゃないけどさ。
The girls found herself some motivation. No need to be a wet blanket. It's better than idling away the time without any objective whatsoever, wouldn't you say?
それはそうだけれど。確かに食べ物は重要だよね。料理を覚えたいなら私が教えてあげるよ。
Man, I wish I had a waifu in my life that would teach me how to cook because I'm hungry too often.
そんじゃパンが焼けるようになりたいのよさ。
パンか。パンはお店で買うばっかりで、自分で焼いたのは小学校の家庭科で習った時ぐらいかな。
In that case, Makina, how about getting a part-time job at a bakery? Wow.
ちょっとだってマキナよ。アルバイトなんてできるの？
This honestly feels like deja vu. Makina, Michiru's opinion on the matter seems clear. Tell me, do you agree that it's hopelessly beyond your capabilities?
そんなことないのよ。無理だって思うから無理なのよさ。無理なんて言葉はない。やればできると思えば何だってできるのよ。
Nicely said.
知らないわよ。マキナが現実にぶち当たって挫折しても。
Man, fuck you, Michiru. Garbage. So much the better if she does. If you don't know how to learn from your failures, you'll never succeed. Once a kid's out of elementary school, you need to stop holding their hand all the time, or they'll never grow up. Let them run around and trip and skin their knees. That's how they learn to pick themselves up off the ground.
なんかいいこと言ってる風じゃないのよ。
Against you? Yes.
さすがは風見さんです。
この小峰幸おしめになうです。
Oh, great. This shit again. If you get moist this easily, you're going to end up getting mildew down there.
何それ。
Alright, yeah, we'll end it here. We're pretty much out of time. Whatever. So we are on Paper Tiger still. Alright. Thought we were done with that. But thank you very much for watching, guys. Hopefully this video works out and my audio sounds a lot better. If it doesn't, I'll hate myself for it. But regardless, I gotta get this shit rendering because it's gonna take a while. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe for more Grisaia content. But yeah, see you guys next time.